Midwest patients are sicker. You cannot tell me different. After working on the West Coast for nearly 2 years, I've come back to St. Louis just to kind of reset after a terrible contract in California. And ever since coming back to St. Louis, I'm like, am I just deconditioned or are these patients really sick? First day of picking up a shift at this hospital, patient codes. Second shift, patient codes. Third shift, patient codes. Okay, now we're getting onto the fourth shift, patient codes. None of these patients were my patients that coded, but they were patients on the unit that I was working. So in my 4 shifts that I've picked up per diem here in St. Louis, I have seen a patient code, which is so crazy to say because for 2 years, I didn't see a single patient code on the West Coast. So now I'm doing a little bit of research in my head. The patients on the West Coast seem to have a bit more reserve, meaning if they got sick, they would often bounce back faster, whereas on the Midwest, if they got sick, they would crump really fast. So whenever I left to go to travel nursing and went to the West Coast, I had this PTSD that I carried with me where I just saw a bad vital sign. I was like, oh my God, this patient's gonna code. And the West Coast nurses would be like, chill, they're fine. But I'm curious what everybody else thinks who has experienced West Coast nursing versus Midwest nursing. If you have worked in both areas, I really want to know your answer, so please comment below.